All the disrespect before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of buttons that need to be checked. We are on this roller coaster, man, and I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it because so much is happening and it's revolving around Street Fighter 6, even if it's not in the damn community. We're talking about Melted Blood and Tekken and all this stuff. We still got EWC Tekken, I believe, happening this week, so there's a lot. Hang on, we're gonna cover everything. So, chapters down below, let's get this. I hope you guys are having a good one because it's about to get better. Let's go. And all right, first up for them, all I have to say, if you still play Street Fighter 6, you deserve what you get. Buttons that need to be checked. That seems to be the damn song that the community is singing right now. And obviously, you got some people that are okay with the patch. Hell, you got some people that are okay with Street Fighter 6 in general. They don't see nothing wrong. We call those people tourists. We call them casuals. We call them Ernesto Lopez. Anyway, listen. Shit, I know some of y'all were thinking it. Fuck y'all. That's what I'm saying. Fuck y'all. Anyway, let's be real for a second. Okay. A lot of people firing shots. A lot of people feeling some type of way about some Street Fighter 6 right now. And that quote was straight from the FGC tweets. Now, it's starting, or streets, I should say, it's starting right here with some Sajam. He talking about they might regret these Alex buffs. Now, Alex got this new dope buff. Y'all saw it the other day. We posted it, I think it was on Monday. This one right here, he's talking about they might regret these damn buffs, and it has 872 likes. But let's go deeper because the community's backing it up right here. They're saying, yeah, dude, Alex is 100% getting nerfed in the next Street Fighter 6 patch. Laugh my fucking ass off. This is so stupid. Check this out. Let's play a quick clip. Oh, oh. Again, oh. But then you got some debate underneath that. They talking about tell me your ass without telling me your ass. He says, I'm the one playing Alex. And then the way this clip utilizes 0 of his buffs in the longer armor on his lariat, they say pretty sure the interaction utilized the longer armor, or neither interaction utilized the longer armor. 90% sure that would have worked pre-patch. He says, not the DP. But then looking further, it looks like other people, including Dagura, might actually agree that, well, Alex is actually not all that. He's not as strong as people think. I saw MEZ quote retweet one of his videos saying 1st to 10 Dagura Alex versus Tachikawa Viper was 4 to 10. All these offensive Alex buffs are cool and all, but he's still big and slow with huge whiff punishable hurt boxes and 0 defense options on wake up besides PP and slow supers. When the honeymoon phase ends, I wonder how Alex really is. Then he posted this clip, check it out.
GT のより伸びたからか。あ、え、あ、あ、あ。俺バイパー戦やってないしきついんやけどマジで。
Then going further, somebody else now talking about Kimberly. They're talking about Kimberly is broken. They post this. This one at the time I'm recording almost has 7,000 likes, and it was just posted yesterday. Check it out. I see even Ending Walker responding to that clip, talking about Kimberly having access to nearly 8k damage combo is wild, even though it's situational, 3 bombs plus CA plus corner plus meaty CH, it's still insanity. But then even under that, I see people responding talking about, did you play Busted Ryu and Ed? Let Kimberly eat this patch. Laugh my ass off. Underneath that, I've seen enough nerf Ed's level 2 combos again, and she doesn't have access to this in a real match because she already had level 3 buff. Plus, this starter is only usable on stun combos because it's punishable on block, and even during stuns, having this meter is extremely unlikely. Then you got competitive scene complains Street Fighter 6 is too volatile. Capcom makes it even more volatile in return. At this point, it's clear Street Fighter 6 directors don't give a hoot what the players say. And this is where it gets deeper. Because this is that whole, if you still play the game, you deserve what you get. Not only that, the damn directors of the game actually have some responses to the players' feedback. So check this out. Right here, they're talking about, at this point, if you keep playing Street Fighter 6, you deserve what you get. That's all I really have to say. But underneath that, you got some rebuttal. People are talking about, sure, now go install the game and F off. Why are you still commenting on Street Fighter 6 if you're not really playing anyway? He says, because I'm tired of seeing people cry on the internet about a game that no one is forcing them to play. And as soon as I read that, the first thing that came to my mind was I read this post on Reddit just yesterday. And the title of it was, I can't take any of the Street Fighter 6 players, scrubs or top players, both, complaining about their patches seriously because I know this is literally them. Then they posted this picture right here, or meme, whatever it is. This has, 118 upvotes, about 60 comments. Now click on it right here. You can see the illustration. It's like, I hate this version of the game. Let me give it a try. Then, spitting it out. What the fuck is this? Is this some kind of joke? This version is shit. Seriously, what the fuck? Then they're mad turning around. They're still mad turning around. They're like, well, and then they're eating the shit again. You get it, right? You get it. Basically saying, I can't take y'all seriously because you're gonna moan and groan, but you're still gonna play the damn game. Whether it's a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, you're gonna turn it on and you're gonna figure out a way to just play it. And let me say this real quick before we move on to what the director is talking about. I guess it's the nature of the beast, of the machine. It happens. And I think it goes deeper. I've said it multiple times throughout the year. A lot of people like to say, just shut up and stop playing the game. That's what you gotta do. But there's other comments that I read, and we'll read some in a second, where people are like, you gotta understand too, it's not just people that hate the game that are complaining. It's actually people that are fans of the game, that think the game is great, but they see a world where the game could make sense or make more sense, and they're giving these suggestions like, please tweak this. You don't even have to add a new mechanic, just tweak it. Make it less strong, something like that, and then we could rock with that. So it's not all haters, I would say, but it's actually some people that like the game. So just to say, hey, shut the fuck up and walk away, that doesn't work. And there's other people out there too that are like, I don't really play much else. I really don't. Like, Street Fighter is my shit. So I'm just hoping for the best version of this game because let's be real, when 5 dropped, a lot of us felt like, what the fuck? Where are we gonna go now? We was about to wander throughout the desert because we were so in love with 4. 5 dropped, and holy shit, there were so many people with identity crisis, and they never got their main back, and they thought the game was ass. And yes, you can make the argument that the game started looking better towards the end, and it was one of the most balanced games or versions of Street Fighter ever. I get that point. What I'm talking about is when the game first dropped, so many people were unhappy. Hell, that shit basically killed Excellent Adventures. I mean, there was a lot. There was a lot of momentum with Street Fighter 4. 5 came, shit just plopped. Anyway, long story longer, what the hell I'm trying to say is, it wasn't those things, especially for somebody like me, where you can say, you don't like it, well, shut the fuck up, go play some Tekken. Go play some Melty, go play some fucking Guilty, play something else. It wasn't that easy, because a lot of us, we only really vibed with Street Fighter. Yeah, we would play other stuff casually, but that was our shit. So to say just shut up and go play something else, in a weird way, it was kind of easier to complain. It really was. It was kind of easier to complain. It was like a bad relationship. I was in love with this bitch. I was in love with this hoe. I love you, hoe. Why can't you just act right, bitch? Just act right, shit. Treat me nice. Give me a compliment. I'm nice to you. Why can't you be nice to me? That was the relationship. That's basically, it's like well-wishing. It's like being in love with somebody that you feel is like an alcoholic. It's like being in love with somebody and you feel they don't love you back. I respect you, but you don't respect me. That's some shit, ain't it? Kinda. What the hell am I even talking about right now? Anyway, going deeper, man. I saw this posted on Event Hubs just like a few hours ago. Shout out to Justin who posted it. Justin Gordon saying, Street Fighter director. We got Takayuki Nakayama says there aren't any plans for mechanical changes, and he's taking the feedback into consideration. Right here, they talking about this battle adjustment was done with the aim of shifting the game's balance by looking at every character and making adjustments. While we believe the game's balance has already reached a reasonable, stable state, thanks to the repeated adjustments, the relative strength of each character has not shifted significantly in recent updates. Due to this, we decided to implement changes specifically to shake things up. Please note, there are no adjustments applied universally to all characters. Continuing on, saying, honestly, I feel that adding any more mechanics would make the game too complex. We released it in a state where the mechanics were already quite refined, so we aren't really planning to add new systems at this stage, said Street Fighter VI director in the interview with Deserto. That said, we are conducting various experiments still, and I wonder if there's anything we could potentially add down the line. That's interesting. We are conducting various experiments. And later we'll read right now, they actually have a whole department for this where they actually test shit out. So I wonder what these experiments are. Adding in the interview saying, I know when we previously spoke, there weren't any plans to introduce any new mechanics because you're pretty happy now with the game and how it is. It seems like the player base, at least in the West side, the best side, baby. That's us. We love to complain. They said, especially in the West, is wanting some changes due to the drive system, specifically the drive rush. Prefaced IGN on the subject. Are there any plans to sort of tweak particular mechanics, and how much do you take player feedback into consideration when you do balance patches? They said following this, the developers confirm that they do keep track of player feedback, but they currently don't have any plans to make any sweeping changes to the drive gauge system at the moment. Then right here, so in terms of any sort of major adjustments to the system mechanics, the drive rush, and as of now, there's really no plans to make any sort of changes. And to answer your question in terms of how much we listen to your feedback, it is something that we do pay attention to, responded Nakayama. We see people make comments on social media and I don't know, surveys and whatnot, and that's something we do listen to. And while we do take it into consideration, we have a pretty large battle team to accurately analyze these requests and test through several battles through the battle team to determine whether it's right or not. Oh, okay. So it looks like they're actually listening, but if they're not changing it, apparently it's going to this battle team. And if we're talking about removing the drive gauge, drive rush, or tweaking it, looks like it's going to the battle team and they test it like, nah. And they also go on that they're watching everybody. They have eyes on the casual scene, not just the pros. Right here, they continue on saying, Masamoto then chimed in that they're also paying attention to what's been happening at tournaments, not just professional tournaments, but also tournaments at the more casual level. Not only that, we also pay attention to not the pro tournaments or not just the pros, but also casual tournaments, kind of like influencer or the new challenger tournaments maybe, stuff like that. And we make decisions based on the wide spectrum of how that could affect things, added Masamoto. Damn, that's it. That's it. You know, a lot of people saying, who was it? I can't remember, I'll put it on the screen if I can find it, but they were like, yo, it's obvious that these mechanics are not gonna change. If they are, not any damn time soon. It's obvious, you gotta make your peace with what it is with what it is. But also that statement said, we're not just looking at the pros. Hell, they're looking at influencer tournaments. Influencer tournaments, that means them eyeballs are so heavily fixated on the casual play. How are the casuals enjoying this game? And we've kind of already known that, obviously, to some extent, because this seems like a casual game and they're so fixated on the Japan numbers and how it's blowing up in sales. So they kind of see it if the sales are not broke, why fix it? Yes, the pros are complaining and we understand that, but we taking it to the battle team and we're like, okay, this is what the pros are saying, but if we tweak that, how much does it affect Tyler 1 versus Ludwig? But the thing I keep coming back to is like, I don't know if it really has to be all that, because if they're not going to remove throw loops, if they're not going to remove, drive rush, all that other stuff, at least make it less strong. I think that would be the best of world, a good compromise. Obviously, you're never going to please everybody. There's some people that are going to still be pissed off. But at least if you could do that, I think that's a good start, and I think that's what a lot of these pros are asking for. It's an argument that's been around for a while. But either way, we'll see. But once again, the statement remains, if you still play Street Fighter 6, you deserve what you get. But I guess it depends who you're saying that to, because some people might say, okay, well, I deserve some fun. This shit is fun. And other people can say, I deserve some salt, because these throw loops is getting on my damn nerves. Anyway, how you feeling? Let me know. There it is one more time, Butt Check family. Appreciate you for joining me on this beautiful day. More than likely, I will see you again tomorrow morning with some more buttons that need to be checked. There's a lot we got to go through. Once again, EWC action continues to be around the corner. CEOs around the corner. There's a lot, man. Can you believe all this is going to be happening next year on top of, what is it, like 9 more EVOs? Well, 9 EVOs total, but you know what I'm saying, there's a lot. I'm still wondering how the hell they're gonna pull all this off. Either way, I think it's a good problem to have at the end of the day. Just more content, just more entertainment for everybody. So thank you guys for joining us at the end of the day. I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all, family. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Like, well, and then they're eating the shit again. You get it, right? You get it. Basically saying, I can't take y'all seriously because you're going to moan and groan, but you're still going to play the damn game.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Then why don't you just let me be, huh? Because of you, drum like this.